Hi ladies. Okay, today we're going to talk about the difference of the brows. Now ladies, look at the difference when you apply a couple small touches to your eyebrows versus a natural look. So you can see that this is much thinner, it's less arched, this side looks a lot more lifted, and just with a few little simple tricks, ladies, I'm going to show you how to accomplish a brow like this versus a little sad eye like this, okay? So we're going to use our Obsession Brow Palette. And ladies, this comes in light, medium, and dark. I use the medium. I know my hair is pretty dark, but I don't like my brows that dark. And there's a couple different colors in here that you can mix and match to get, you know, a little bit lighter, a little bit darker. It's completely up to you. But like I said, we have them in 3 different colors. And this is a must. These two is going to give you the perfect application. This is in our tools section, and this is our brow artist brush. One side is flat and the other side is angled, okay? So the first thing that I'm going to highly recommend is that you go and you have your brows groomed, whether that is to be tweezed, threaded, waxed, whatever. Just make sure that you get a good grooming, you know, once a month, just to get some of those, you know, hairs down through here removed, and that you just have a great start beginning of your brows, okay? Now, let me show you the perfect setting for your brows. So if you take your brush, and you're always going to go by the corner of your nose. So if you go straight up from the corner of your nose, this is where your brows should begin. Then when you take from the corner of your nose through the color of your eye, that should be the arch of your brow. And then when you take the corner of your nose to the end of your eye and straight up, that should be the end of your brow. Okay, so let me show you how I achieve this brow. So what I will do is I will take the angled end of my brush, and this is a wax. These are 2 powders and these are 2 highlights, okay? So I will dip it down into the wax just to help set my brow. And then I will take the darker I should say, and I'm going to basically just outline right underneath my normal brow line, okay? Now I'm just taking the dark because I like the look of the darker on the bottom. And then, ladies, I'm doing this light-handed, and I'm doing this in little short strokes, okay? Up to the arch, and then when I get to the arch, I'm going to take it just downward and outward just a little bit. All right, then I'm going to dip it in the wax some more, and then the dark color. And I'm just going to go about halfway, okay? And outline the top, take it up to the arch, and then connect it down to the bottom of the tail. All right, so now before I add any more powder, I'm going to blend this into the sparse areas that I have, okay? Now, ladies, the older that we get, we do tend to start getting thinner brows, more sparse brows, and that's okay because we have products that's going to help you fix that. Okay, now once I get that good and blended, I'm going to take both colors and mix the 2 and go right in the center and just blend. And then upward on the top, okay? Now if you feel like you've gotten this a little thick or a little thin, whatever, I'm going to show you how to fix that. All right, now that we've got that good and blended in, I take the angled side again, and I'm just going to dip it into the light. And then, ladies, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fade or shade right here in the front area, just to give it that natural fading look. And I just basically just blend it into the dark, okay? Do you see how I'm doing that, ladies? It's super simple. And you're just doing a blending effect, which is going to give it a more softer look, okay? Okay, now that you have achieved as far as filling in your brows, okay, and you can just continue to play around with this until you get the desired shape. Then once I'm done with that, I will take my Skin Perfecting Concealer, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, okay? And then I'm going to take my concealer brush, and we're going to clean up those lines, okay? So we're going to go right underneath, just to clean and straighten up any lines that you have, okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to blend it downward. What that's going to do is it's going to do two effects. It's going to straighten up your lines of your brows, and it's also going to do a highlight right here on your brow bone that's going to make it look lifted, okay? Then what I do is I go to the top. If I feel like I've got it a little bit thick, this is how I will thin it out, and then you'll just blend it in, okay? Now sometimes too, what I will do is I will take my powder puff brush, what I've used all over my face, and I will just kind of dab that over my brow as well, just to lighten it up if I feel like it's a little too dark, okay? Then what I will do is I will just take my shadow brush that I was using to blend that out, and there you have it. All right, simple, quick brows within minutes. And ladies, we also do have stencils that you can purchase that has 5 different shapes to help you decide what shape that you want with your brows. Again, this is our brow obsession palette with the Artist Brow Brush. All right, thank you, and comment below if you have any questions, and I will be glad to help. Have a good day.